with music and the truth until dawn. Right now, I've got a few words for some of our brothers and sisters in the occupied zone. The chair is against the wall. The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. John has a long mustache. It's 12 o'clock, Americans, another day closer to victory. And for all of you out there on or behind the lines, this is your song.
And welcome everybody to our daily gun show. We come to you live every night, well, every weeknight at midnight Eastern, for about an hour each night. We do it live on YouTube. Normally we simulcast it over at gunchannels.com. We'll take the best of and take the audio from that and post it as a podcast over on iTunes. We do the show live and we watch the comments that are coming in from the people that watch the show live. We really appreciate that. That's really what we're doing here, is trying to be a effort in new media. So it's a conversation. So we appreciate the people that are here live, but the people that come and watch the show later, once it renders into a video or over on the iTunes or wherever, we appreciate the people that interact with those platforms as well. It helps our show get recommended to more people, and it lets us know you're out there. So appreciate everybody that interacts with the show. We have hosts. We got Angelina jumping in from California. Thanks for joining.
Thank you. Ahoy. Ahoy there.
And then we got Bob jumping in from Canada.
Our mateys. We're on a nautical theme.
All right, and I'm in Tucson, and I have nothing nautical here. Except I have 2 boats, I guess. How many boats do y'all have?
I don't have any boats.
Bob?
I got a boat motor.
Got 2 motors. So I got more boats than all of y'all.
I have a pool.
All right, I don't have a pool.
Wow.
Let's see. We are on episode. It's Monday. We're on episode 521. We'll be talking about behind the scenes stuff tonight, and I'm showing all my secrets over here, but that's okay. We don't have any secrets up here tonight, and it's episode 521. So before we dig in, we sometimes take a break at the beginning, see if anything happened overnight, or in this case, over the weekend. Anything?
Did you see where Trump said he wants to be president forever or something like that? Or China's doing that, you're president till you die, and he said it's a good idea.
I think he was kidding around at like a dinner or something, but I did hear about it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was making jokes, because he made some joke about, like, oh, sorry we're late, Jared couldn't get through security because he just got his security clearance revoked or something. So was it a joke, he said, and then people are running with it? Was it serious? I don't know.
I thought it was serious, but the guy doesn't think very much before he says stuff. But I guess he's not making anybody super happy at this point, and he's not making anybody, not making anybody super happy, that's for sure.
Well, you can't win them all.
Anything going up in Canada, Bob? I know you were talking about doing a project at the van chat yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's been snowing like crazy since yesterday. So we got another 2 feet of snow. But it's wet snow, so it's almost going to melt soon, I hope.
And I guess we should acknowledge we have the Instagram people watching. A bunch of people are waving over there. They added like those weird little buttons to the thing so people can wave now. So I appreciate the people that are watching live over there as well. All right, so that'll get us into the show. I guess I'm not screen sharing, so I can go over here with this. And we'll remind everybody that we're screwing around with gun channels right now. That's why it's broke at the moment. But as we get that fixed or whatever, we're going to encourage people to remember that you can tag gun channels on your YouTube channel up at the top there in the bar. I guess I could screen share and show you what I'm talking about. But the YouTube, I'm screen sharing, right? The YouTube gives you the ability to, I guess I should look at our own channel, to put what you want in your little logo thing up here, and you just go over to your about page, and once you're in your about page, this links area, you're going to want to edit that. So I guess I need to edit the channel. Anyway, whenever you edit the channel and you edit these links, you just want to make sure that the gun channels one that you put in there, link it to your channel if you want. Just make sure it's in the top 5, and then it'll go up here. So whatever your top 5 are, they'll be in order up here on your YouTube channel. All right, with that, we will dig into the rest of the week. I think we've got it all scheduled out, but if you've got ideas for any of these segments, let us know in an email or in the comments out there, and we'll throw them into the schedule for upcoming shows. But today's Monday, so we look behind the scenes. how to use social media. We'll be talking about, is it okay to make funny gun videos today? And then we talk about shooting events and all the other stuff that we do on a normal daily thing. Tomorrow is Second Amendment topics. So we'll be talking about learning to have useful conversations with anti-gun people. I think that's a pretty important one. And we were kind of talking about that, I think, last week with Hosh a little bit. We have a state of the state on Tuesdays. This week it will be Florida, state that looks like a gun. And we have a wild card topic with nothing in there this week. So if somebody has an idea for the wild card topic, we can entertain that. And then on Wednesday, we do our entertainment topics. So this week, has anybody ever put together a shooting party for a special occasion? I just thought of something for that.
Like going and shooting as the event?
I think so.
Yes.
You know, like in Vegas, they have bachelor parties and bachelorette parties at some of the rental ranges. People sometimes go out and rent bays at a range for get-together reunion or something. I know a lot of times when guys get off deployment, they'll want to go shooting. And they'll, rent a bay or something someplace, and we'll go out shooting. Good idea, bad idea, where we fight about our opinions on stuff, will be, do you even appendix this week?
Bro?
Yeah, I didn't want to put that in there. I don't drink enough Mountain Dew. That's like Smeggy has to say that one.
Hopefully he'll jump in to say it.
Yeah, where's that guy? He doesn't jump in that much anymore. He said he was good. Falling Hammer is saying on the Instagram side, asking about one of those logo packages. So for the Gun Channel's fundraiser, I guess, the campaign we did, one of the perks we did was to do the logos. And one of the people that bought one of those logo packages doesn't really have a channel. So I did a video earlier today on the YouTubes to let people know that that's being gifted. So we're going to take suggestions and then use the polls on Patreon to vote for who gets that package. So somebody who either wants it can nominate themselves. A couple of people have done that. Or if you know somebody who's out there doing something and you think they could use a new logo, or just would like to sit down and go through the process, figure we'll open up Adobe Illustrator. Angelina, of course, you're welcome to join Tuhati if he's listening out there. I know he's got the artistic stuff on the other one, Photoshop. But we can get together and do that live. We'll work on your logo, turn it into a vector, and package that guy bought was also the embroidery file. So I've been playing with that embroidery software quite a bit, and we'll do that. So if you sew it onto a shirt or a hat or onto a patch, you'll have both files. And right now, Falling Hammer, another recent, what do you call it when people move from California to Arizona?
Defectors?
Refugee.
No. Refugees, defectors.
I don't know. Escapee? I don't know.
Escapees.
Immigrant.
Feel free to leave, so it's not like it's that bad.
I mean, are you though?
Well, you people are there not under duress, are you? Blink 3 times if you are there under duress.
I can't say they're listening.
So anyway, he's recently moved to Arizona. He's asking how to buy one of those packages. I never thought about offering those for sale. So we'll probably post something someplace. So if you are interested in doing that, you can get the services of one of us to do that. And we can do that as a fundraising thing for gun channels. That'd be cool. We could probably do that as either, well, I don't really want to make Minuteman University a money thing. So we'll probably just put that somehow on gun channels so people that are interested can do that. Cool. Thanks for the suggestion. Where did we get into all that? We were talking about Wednesday, somehow got into that. So finish off Wednesday with hashtag Daily Gun Show Showdown. So anybody that uses Instagram still, haven't moved over to Vimeo or whatever it's called, if you're still using Instagram and you want to use the hashtag Daily Gun Show, then your photograph, most people's photograph, will go into the pile and we're going to judge them. I say most people because Chris has been saying that his photos aren't getting in there. Like we had 60 something last week, or 90, and we didn't see them all. So I don't know if it's doing some kind of a logarithm. Is Jimmy out there?
I did see him, but I don't know where he's at.
I'm gonna try to text while I'm on Instagram Live, so we're gonna see what happens.
I think they'll just pause you.
Is that what it did? See, Instagram has it going over stupid YouTube because there we go. I'm off to bed, but saw you have live. Wanted to stop in. Yeah, thanks for jumping in, man. Well, next time I'm up, well, I can't really say that. At some point, we'll all have to meet up because there's quite a few folks in Phoenix now. I think he's up in Phoenix. He might be up in Prescott. I think that's where he said he wanted to go. But anyhow, I think it did pause, and that's something that YouTube can figure out how to let you pause a live event. That'd be great, especially because then they can put stupid commercials up, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we were on the showdown. Use the hashtag. We will judge your photographs and tell you if it's any good or not, and then we'll pick the best one. Then on Thursdays, to settle everybody back down again, we get into CCW topics, and that's when we're going to talk about the best way to avoid rubbing and sweating on your inside the waistband. So it's all going to be about chafing. Thursday. Sweating. You got here just in time, Jimmy. Also build up, things that build up on your gun from you.
From your gross body.
From places on you that get on your gun. Next we'll go to gun stuff, and that'll be lasers on guns, or guns with lasers built into them. And then for training, we'll talk about online training. I haven't talked about that in a while, so Dana will be with us on Thursday, I imagine. That gets us into Friday, and that'll be gun tech. And we're going to talk about pump action guns, not shotguns, real guns. Then gun biz, from metal to range, the life of a gun. So that sounds kind of interesting. And then we're going to talk about pellet guns for our alternative topic this week. Those are all of our topics, though. That'll be this week's all about. And if you have ideas for future shows, that's how we come up with our topics. So I don't know how many people are watching. We got 20 people watching today. You're part of the creative juices of the show. So send us in ideas to dailygunshow@gmail.com. Or once you see this render into a video over on the stupid YouTube, then leave us a comment over there, and maybe we'll read it one day. Actually, I think we read them on Fridays, right?
Yeah. I've never read it.
Oh, we read them. So I guess we're going on to the next topic. And I'm done talking, so Jimmy can go. He's been slacking. He's pulling in a paycheck and not doing nothing.
It's got a nice new logo, though.
Yeah, I did. It's a new old logo. Clover did it like 2 weeks ago, week ago, something like that. Yeah, something.
I can't tell if
But
it's a compass.
That's the point. You're not supposed to. Anyway, so yeah, how to use social media this week? Social media entertainment. Is it okay to make funny gun videos? I think so, but not like, I don't like some of those fail videos, like where you give a 90-pound girl a Desert Eagle to shoot, or a 500 Magnum or something. Like I don't really particularly find those funny personally, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with like I don't know, like a Demolition Ranch or somebody that does like a goofy video or something. Like I've seen, I don't know what the dude's name, I don't know what his channel was or nothing like that, but he made like a goofy tactical video or something like that. I don't know. There ain't nothing wrong with that, I don't think.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, I don't like the setting someone up for a bad time type thing. But a silly, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, as long as everyone's being safe, then go with it. I guess do it for the gram.
Yeah.
I think it's a silly idea, but just because it can be used against you so easily.
Well, that's true, but I mean, now if you're trying to get information out there, but you're just not trying to do it in the old, dry, same sense that everybody else has, and kind of put a little humor behind it, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're doing something ridiculous, like, drunk or, flailing your gun around and flagging people and stuff like that, I guess that ain't cool, but if it's a rehearsed like skit or something like that, I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Especially if that's like your gig or something. I guess it can't be used against you. If you say, well, yeah, that's just the kind of content I make. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sounds like that's kind of silly.
I'm not a fan of most of them, but on the other hand, I think you would be worse off if we didn't have any kind of sense of humor at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you got to have fun once in a while, and you have fun with pretty much everything else, right? I think pretty much there's nothing that's off limits for having fun with it. And I think of other things, even dangerous things. I think that sometimes, though, just like a paramedic or a cop or a fireman, firewoman, will have like a really warped sense of humor to most people because they're dealing with horrible shit all the time. You know what I mean? Doctors sometimes.
Oh yeah, get a little darker. Yeah.
And especially if you ever get into any of those realms with them by themselves, then it gets crazy, right? And it would be inappropriate in other places, but that's the way they really stress and that kind of thing. So I think there's some of that where I don't know if we got to put ourselves in check or just realize it ourselves, but just be aware that, you know, there's some inside funny stuff that we can chuckle about, but other people are going to be like, what is going on with this? You know, can be misinterpreted, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah. Definitely gotta be careful with your words.
Oh, look at that. I just let everyone know that 10 of them were stealing the show, and now we're up to only two thieves out there. There's 2 thieves now. Appreciate that.
Run them out of town.
I'm not saying you should push that thief out of there because we don't know who it is yet. YouTube hasn't given us that yet.
Yeah, they don't give that power to the creators, just to the
Probably the person who we blew off for our feature member of the day. Just saying.
Maybe.
Well, with that being said, our featured member of the day is Tardot. Is it Tardot or Tardot's channel?
I think this is a whole new week. It is channels again. Looks
Okay, so Tardot's channel is our featured channel of the week. So yeah, go check it out.
His channel is in fact so popular that it broke Gun Channel. So many people are going to it that the channel's broke. So
yeah.
So that's why Gun Channels is broken right now.
Yes, it's Tardot's fault.
Yep. Blame Tardot. It's all that recoil from the 357.
Oh, there you go. Except they don't really recoil.
So we do have 25 people watching, and a whole bunch of people are watching over on the Instagrams as well. But we're not seeing a lot of feedback on is it okay to make funny gun videos? Because that's what
I think it's because I blame myself. I skipped the member of the day, and it was my fault.
hold the rhythm off. Everyone's been waiting for the member. They didn't think we were really in the second topic yet.
Yeah, like they're like no, they haven't even started the second topic yet.
Yeah, well, we've been blaming you for lots of stuff this week, Jimmy.
That's all right. That's what I'm here for. Alleviate the stress.
All right, well, I guess we're moving on. So is there anything else about the funny gun videos? Maybe.
Nah, I just kind of wrap it up. I think that, in my opinion, I guess, as long as it's done in the right way and tasteful, I guess I don't see nothing wrong with it.
You know what I miss back in the olden days? I don't know what made me think of this when you said tasteful, I guess, because there's a lot of tasteless stuff. And there was more tasteless back in the day before there was partners on YouTube, and it was just people. It was when YouTube was going from like kitten videos and kicked in the nut videos into like actually making videos on a regular basis. And
kick in the nut videos?
That's what it started out as. Yeah, it was just a bunch of baseballs getting thrown into the nuts or hockey puck into the nuts, that kind of stuff.
Tennis racket, kids throwing stuff. It was.
Yeah. That one girl getting clubbed with the shovel.
Yeah, I mean, it was that kind of stuff. It was just little, because the videos were short back then. The internet was, not all high speed yet, so video wasn't such a big thing. So little pieces, little kittens or little puppies or something. Anyhow,
yeah, like America's Funniest Home Videos, but for everybody with no prizes.
Well, yeah, and it was just, I guess, the short stuff, the stuff that didn't take a lot of time to develop. Anyhow, back in the day when people started to make their own channels and started to actually do something on a regular basis and content and everything, there wasn't really copyright yet, and people were using songs and music. And something about what Jimmy said there made me think about some of those early channels when we could make music videos. Well, I guess music videos. People would do different creative stuff with their cameras and guns with like music videos. So sometimes they'd be shooting, but more often it was in the house because it was like during the winter and stuff. Anyway, something made me think of that a little bit different. So as you see YouTube falling apart and kicking everybody off, and somebody will come along and replace it, maybe we'll see something where they incorporate, actual music instead of an enemy of music, like be an ally and let us either get paid to put music on our stuff or, somehow incorporate music, because I think there could be a lot of creative stuff when people can have real music playing.
Actually, that would be a wonderful. All right, get some of these up and coming bands and get them willing to put their music out there for creators to create stuff with, right? And then the band gets some music played, as long as they get a credit down at the bottom and end of the video or whatever. I think that'd be an excellent idea.
I can record you some songs from my band, Bob, if you'd like.
Cool.
So I think Bob was really talking about this. You're laughing. Edge can play. So Edge said he's going to do us some intro music.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Now, can he play when he's wearing shoes or just barefoot?
I don't know. You don't harsh an artist vibe. Let them do their thing.
Yeah. Don't tell artists how to do anything.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully that didn't get us tagged. Edge says we can use it. So why don't we move along, I guess? We were kind of moving along. What do we do next?
I'm going to say Gun Shop because it sounds like a cool name.
Copper Custom?
Copper Custom.
Did I do a video?
Max Giant, right?
Yeah. Did I do a video of this one? Yeah, I guess I did. So I don't know. Did we do the video of this one before?
I haven't seen it. That means no.
I haven't seen it, so nobody has.
So this is Military Arms Channel has a shop in Indiana. So after the transmission blew out, I was headed over towards Smeggy's place in Michigan, and this is the video. Next up on the Gun Show Loophole Tour is the Copper Custom. This is a gun shop in Valparaiso, Indiana. Most people are going to know it as the shop for the Arms Channel. So this is a pretty neat looking shop, very new and clean and well laid out. And this is in Valparaiso, Indiana. So about an hour or something outside of Chicago, in northern Indiana. So it's accessible from, I guess, the areas up there. And I'm pretty sure they've done videos and stuff on the channel. So this is just a quick walkthrough of the shop and some still pictures. Obviously, very cool shop and one that we're all familiar with from the YouTube videos. So I've had a chance to talk with Mac. It's always a pleasure. And leave us some comments if you've been to the shop or if you've ordered from Custom. Stay tuned for more on the tour. And as always, thanks for watching. The guys and gals have gone with. So that's the shop. Kind of clean, new.
A lot of guns, it seems like. A lot of rifles, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't really get a good shot of the pistol case, but there was a guy standing in front of it, basically. Didn't want to bug him. Trying to see. The pistols are in here. Get them out of here. Not very many here. These might be cans, but where that guy's standing is, I think, where the pistols are.
I like they have a lot of rifles, though, because you don't usually see, at least here, a lot of rifles.
How was their gear selection when you were there?
That whole front room is like holsters and stuff. So I'll go to here. So this is like as you walk in the door, he's got some shirts and stuff, and then all of this is his accessories and nylon stuff.
And then that's like a gun room.
Yeah, and it's super secure. Yeah, I've been to quite a few shops, and this is one of the more secure ones I've seen. They know what they're doing. So yeah, this is all lockable, super lockable.
Nice shop, man.
That's a cool place.
Yeah. So that was part of the tour, and let's see. If anybody's got any shops, though, we like to throw them in as well. So that's the goal of the show, though, is to do a new gun shop every day. And we'll continue with that as we move forward.
I haven't seen this movie of the day, so I don't know if you guys want to just knock it out real quick.
Well, you know I haven't seen it.
When Trumpets Fade? Really? You haven't seen that one?
Mm-mm. I've never even heard of it.
This has to be from Bob. It's a 1998. Promoted against his will, a U.S. soldier learns about survival, bravery, and mortality in World War II, Germany. Never heard of it.
I didn't put that one in either. You should bring it up on the IMBF. It might be something that we remember, but is this got Ricky Strauss? Yeah,
Strauss.
No. Who the hell?
I don't care. I feel like this is another Dano sabotage.
It looks familiar. It really does.
Looking out on I'm on the phone right now, so I can only get onto the YouTube comments, but I'm looking.
Today.
Man, it looks like it might be a good movie.
Let's see.
I don't have a recollection of it.
It's got 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb and 92% on Google.
Huh?
98, an old movie.
Who was in it?
I haven't seen no familiar faces.
It is Ron Ellard, Zach Orth, Frank Wadley, Dylan Bruno. I never heard of any of these people.
Oh yeah, old Dylan Bruno.
Dwight Yoakam is in it. I've heard of that guy.
No, Dwight Yoakam.
And then Timothy Olyphant. I've heard of that guy before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen him too. Yeah, little mousy guy.
Well, that's one that we actually got to
Discover.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I think I might have to go look that up. When Trumpets Fade.
Sounds like a Bob movie.
Yeah, it does.
All right, 1836. After 13 days of falling, or after 13 days of fighting, the Alamo fell. March 6th, 1836. Dred Scott was today, 1857.
Didn't the Boston Massacre happen that started the revolution?
I didn't get up to that yet. Oops, what am I thinking? Aspirin was patented. 1899. That's an interesting story. You ever seen the story of aspirin? There's a show on Amazon about it right now.
What's it called?
Aspirin.
Oh.
Or maybe Bear. One of the two, because Bear
I'm gonna watch it though.
Oh, it's super good. The Nazis invented it. They were making morphine and methamphetamines, and they made aspirin. Yeah, they're a bunch of jerks. I guess aspirin's okay. Looking through the rest of the history stuff here. Bunch of garbage, bunch of dumb stuff. So we can look over to the real history over on guncalendars.com, and tomorrow, March 6th, depending on where you live, today is Luger was born. Those stupid 9mm people are going to be happy and celebrate it.
Yeah.
9mm day, but your savior was born. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Do you do anything special for the day, Bob?
It runs all around.
Mm-hmm.
What was yesterday, though? Special credit if you know what yesterday was, or today, the 5th. A tough one, but if you're at guncalendars.com, you know what it is.
Use at guncalendars.com.
All right, well, we got a lot of dead air, so I guess we'll keep moving. The history was okay, and then
All right, so I think we should go into gun of the day.
Oh, that's our new music for that button.
Yeah, that's the.
Per an agreement between Bob and us, me and Bob and Angelina, when she's not here, you have to sing the gun of the day.
Yeah. So the
I don't think I can hit those notes.
Just try. It'll be good either way.
No.
So no, man.
Deagle, golden Deagle, gun of the day.
Yes. Well,
The rare golden Deagle and its food for 50 AE.
now is that actual gold plate or is it just gold anodized or something?
Yeah, it's gold plate, Bob. It's like $1 billion worth of gold.
No, it could just be like gold leaf.
Not even gold leaf. That would still be $1 billion. It's some kind of gold
Wouldn't
leaf.
it? Jesus, gold leaf is cheap.
Well, I'm pretty
It's
sure
weak.
it's gold leaf, these things.
Yeah. But yeah, probably one of my favorite of the Desert Eagles. If I had to choose a Desert Eagle, that Deagle would be the Deagle.
A golden Deagle? What about the
Yep.
titanium gold? Or I mean the tiger stripe gold.
No, I've never been into Tiger Stripe like that, so no.
Yeah, I
Like
think
solid
if you
gold.
own a Desert Eagle, you might as well have a gold one.
Now, Angelina, what do you think? Gold?
I like the regular, like silver looking ones. The seals, or whatever.
Boring. And then going to the gold ones then, the stupid rubber grip or the cool wooden grips?
Oh, well, I mean,
Wood grip.
I don't know. See, I like the wooden grips, but I like the aesthetics of the black though. So I don't know.
Did it look,
Those are probably some comfy grips too. Look at them.
they're okay. They're hogish. But I think I'd want wood. That's an expensive gun. It's kind of cheap.
Yeah, I want like
Yeah.
a black ironwood grip. You know, some kind of real exotic hardwood.
Let's see.
I could see that in an ivory, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Interesting, because I was going to say there's at least a couple of different kinds of wood that I've seen on gold Deagles before that look pretty good. Different colors of wood, light, dark.
I don't know if I'd go ivory. I think ivory might be just too washed out for it.
It might be kind of cool though, especially just a plain white.
It may be cool to have the ivory just because it was ivory, but
I would have to see it on the gun, but I don't know. Well, I'm thinking it would look cool. And it's a 50. I'm not a huge fan of the 357. Not a huge fan of the 44 and the Desert Eagle. It's got to be a 50.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say you didn't want a 50.
Oh no, it's got to be 50.
9 milli is saying mahogany grip, if wood. That's the redder, right?
yeah, mahogany is very red.
Hogish. What else would that have been? Roguish?
Hogish. I don't know. I can usually think of something like that. I can't think of anything.
Bogish?
Bogish.
It's the
Hmm.
same. People had a gold Deagle. They would only let you touch it if you showed them enough money. Yeah, you know why? Because they get all fingerprinted. I never took a Deagle out of a case. Even if I don't think Bob would have cared, but I still didn't because I'd have to wipe it all off after. And people just fiddle with it. That's all they do. They're not buying it.
Yeah.
Now, if it's somebody who's cool, then yeah, you're going to take it out of the case and let them fiddle with it, I guess.
Yeah, but how do you decide who's cool enough?
Donuts, pizza, telling us about cool stuff. Those kind of things. We've talked
Tiny
about
guys.
on Fridays. All right, well,
If
so
they
that's
have something neat that could equal to the cool factor of the Deagle, they could see it.
So like I'll show you mine, you show me yours thing.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. That's true. I've had people who would come into a shop with just cool stuff to hang out and play show and tell with. And then, of course, whenever you had anything cool in the shop, you'd let them fiddle with it because they brought you cool stuff before. Sometimes people will buy something cool at a gun show or, however they get it, and then bring it in to show you, even though they're not buying anything for it or anything. They'll just come in because they know you're going to be interested.
So if your trophy wife just got her new implants, you'd be like, I'll let you play with them if I can play with that.
I think
Or yeah, that's what I came to do. Time to crack them knuckles and whip out them keyboards. It's time for the daily tactical pop quiz. I feel uncomfortable and awkward right now, so Trying to dip my foot back in the pool a little bit. There you go. So today's question is, we're sticking with the historic stuff. So when was the NFA enacted? I want the date, the month, the day, the year. When was the NFA enacted?
There's only a stupid YouTube site. Oh, I guess Instagram. 43 is not correct. Is Instagram going to win? Is Instagram finally going to pull it out?
I feel like this is their chance.
They've won before. Oh, so boring watching the YouTube site. They're so boring. 1986. Come on.
Gary got it.
Yeah, Gary Gizzard. Gizzard Gary.
Oh, we got a winner? Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Gary
Nice
won.
winner from the YouTube site. There we go.
I was just so enthusiastic you probably didn't hear me. But yeah. Congrats, Gary. The answer was June 26, 1934.
So
Yes,
there's
Gary.
quite a few patches missing off of here, but we're going to show you the picture anyway. Then you can pick something.
Well, you're thinking about picking. Know who you are? You're the tactical hot shot of the day.
You're
Yes.
special.
I liked that.
That was extra creepy. Do you know who you are? Is he saying anything over there? Come on.
Not yet.
Clint's saying Gary's knowledge is huge.
Nothing on
That
the,
China patch is pretty sweet.
that one? Yeah, I don't know why I put it up there. I'm crazy. I should have kept that in the van.
You take it down.
I'll just act like it's already gone.
It's already gone.
Oh yeah, Gary. Sorry, that China patch is already gone.
The page, okay, lock on, because you can't see it.
All right. Telling us how to direct it from afar just because you won the pop quiz. So what else?
Yeah, look at Gary backseat driving over here.
I guess events would be the next thing we're doing. How many events can you remember from the calendar? NRA show?
Got NRA, you got Big Sandy coming up.
Also,
Tulsa coming up.
all right, flipping back over, Gary. No, it's not saying anything.
Oh, guns and
There's-
coffee. Good choice.
Yeah.
Guns and coffee.
Guns
Hold
and
on.
coffee.
Oh, is that one still over there?
I can't believe that's still over there, to be honest.
Oh, that's a cool patch. I didn't see that one when I was borrowing all those patches.
Stealing patches whenever I was sleeping. I know how it works. So yeah, that one was still there. It's a little faded. I think that one was in the sun at some point. So that's cool. You're getting the faded guns and coffee. That's actually the cool guns and coffee. Let's go back to screen sharing. You know, there's like 1,000 of these guns and coffees all ripping off each other.
Yeah.
I only buy the ones with silhouette targets, not any of the other stupid things on them, because some of them have stupid things.
Cool.
I don't know who the first ones was, but I know some of them are dumb. Like some of them have stars or dumb things, and maybe that's how they keep them from each other, like separate from each other.
Yeah, you put your own little like twist on it.
All right, so where were we at? Were we about to do something? About to end the show?
Yeah. I think we are we're at that here.
45 minutes. Oh no, we were supposed to do events. So we can go over to gun channels over here. Head down to the events down there. And what do we got? We got the Baltimore Antique Show coming up on the 17th of March. We got Big Sandy on the 23rd. World War Women, the unsung heroines of World War II, coming up on the 24th. And you can click on gun channels to find out where these things are if we're not talking about where they are. The next one, you know where it is. St. Louis International Cartridge Show is coming up on March 28th. April 7th will be the Wanamaker Gun Show in Tulsa. That's the world's biggest gun show, and we'll all be meeting up there. A whole bunch of us will be meeting up there for gun channels. And if Night Strike's out there listening, yes, we are getting a table. Next up is April 13th, the USCCA, 4th Annual Concealed Carry Expo. Forget where that one's at. Next on our calendar is the April 21st Connecticut Gun Guild Spring Gun Show. I'm assuming in Connecticut. Next on the calendar here is May 4th, the NRA show in Dallas, followed by Knob Creek the weekend after in Kentucky. And then the next thing on this calendar is not in May or in June. It's not till July 23rd. So there's probably other things happening. Feel free to add them to the calendar over on Gun Channels. And if you know events going on with nonprofits, gun owners' rights groups, then head over to Every Second Matters. And we have a very similar calendar because it's literally the same infrastructure over there. Same calendar over there. So you can leave events for things like the Gun Rights Policy Conference, which you know is coming up later in the year.
Well, sounds like there's a lot of pretty good stuff coming up as far as gun shows and events.
For sure.
Definitely. That's one of the reasons we hit on it every week so that we can let people know about them, so that some of them get recorded into our show notes. And that's part of the reason we have the calendar over there on Gun Channels. Remember that as we share those things around, we're not only helping the human beings out there, but we're enabling those robots to beef up those shows search engine placement. So we can be helping out these events as well. I think that might be all of our segments. That was our first one. We talked about the week. We talked about making funny gun videos. We talked about the events. And I think we did all of our daily stuff. That means we'll be back here tomorrow for episode 522.
Okay. Well, and I guess we're done, eh? So let's see. Before I quote, I want to remind everybody.
Let's remind everybody that they can go buy shirts. Meggie bought one over on Forge for Freedom, or Forge from Freedom. But you can go to our website and find a link over there.
Oh, cool. Shirts are ready. Nice. All right. Anyway, to go on with our end, like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already, and support us on Patreon if you can find it in your heart and your pocketbook. On that note,
hey Bob.
Yeah.
I haven't interrupted you in a while.
Well, you have now. All right. So this quote.
We let Bob do his business because he's going to take like another half an hour, and we still have 10 minutes. What's up with this early watch, and then fill in the blank with all these different states starting some kind of early watch army?
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, actually, glad you brought it up. Thank you. Everybody that's been doing it so far has been putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort on Twitter and on Instagram. I appreciate that. Kind of not necessarily picking up the slack, but while I'm gone, but networking, keeping everybody in contact. And that way, if there's other activists in their state that are willing to, or able or wanting to get involved with something, they can. We got 9 up so far. We have Minnesota, Michigan, Connecticut, Kansas, Wisconsin, Missouri, Illinois, Arizona, and then, damn it, there's one other one that I'm missing. I don't have my spreadsheet in front of me. There's one other one that I'm missing. California, yeah, that's right. Calaveras, yeah, we just had California come on a couple days ago. So yeah, and putting in a lot of effort and a lot of work. So appreciate it. Ghost made a couple logos for us too, so it's really awesome. Appreciate it. And pretty much all you guys got to do out there, if you're interested in it, just email me, earlywatchaz@gmail. It's as simple as making a Gmail account, earlywatchyourstate@gmail. And yeah, pretty much keeping everybody that's trying to, I guess you say activists, but just keeping everybody in the loop and making it easier to network.
Right on. Yeah, I haven't talked to you about that. I'm definitely interested in helping out, and once we get fixed over on Gun Channels, either do it over there, or I was thinking you're doing this as a way to keep the early show, get like people contributing or collaborating on the early show each morning.
Yeah, well, yeah, that, and in life in general also, but yeah, well, hopefully spreading it from the early show.
if it's something that can be like addressed every morning with a group of people, then it seems like we might be able to tie it in with every second matters, so that like almost every morning somebody's over there monitoring, posting updates and stuff, so that it becomes more and more useful.
Oh, I think that would be awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Right on. So yeah, we'll be fiddling around with that. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I guess Bob can do his thing now.
Oh, thanks. So anyway, our quote today is a nice short one.
Oh, I guess we could interrupt Bob one more time. Angelina, don't you got a flag run coming? Those are doing Barbie Queens.
Yeah, we have we're doing a custom flag run. We pretty much only do them like once every couple months now because it's a pain in the ass to set up my printer for it. So if you want a custom flag, pretty much any size, now's the time to get one.
So not like some silkscreen thing where like a t-shirt shop takes a piece of fabric and puts it into a t-shirt machine. This is literally printed whatever they want on it.
Yep, this is printed onto polyester, and we've done a lot of them. So if you've seen flags, I mean, if you follow us on Instagram, I was gonna name some people, but I'm drawing a blank at who we doing for now. Yeah, if you see our Instagram, you see a lot of flags that we have done, and they're pretty cool. They hold up well, and they're made in America, so what's better than that?
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA by me.
Occupied USA, but
I mean, we're still citizens.
Bob, do you think you could be bothered? Do you think you could do the show wrap up already?
I guess.
Come on, Bob. Jeez.
All right, this quote today is actually from a bumper sticker. No one really knows where it came from. When guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns. Very true fact. On that note, thanks everybody for watching and listening. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Well, I expected Bob to be a lot longer than that.
I was going to interrupt him, but then I didn't want to piss him off.
Yeah, I figured I'd get it out there before anybody interrupted me. My part is done. I can sit back now, put my feet up.